wife had chestnuts in her lap and munched away at them. "Give me one," I said. "Get away from me, witch," the fat woman cried. Her husband has sailed off to Aleppo as master of a ship called the Tiger. I'll sail there in a kitchen strainer, turn myself into a tailless rat, and do things to him.
I will give you some wind to sail there.
How nice of you.
And I will give you some more.
I already have control of all the other winds along with the ports from which they blow, and every direction on the sailor's compass in which they can go. I'll drain the life out of him. He won't catch a wink of sleep either at night or during the day. He will live as a cursed man. For 81 weeks he will waste away in agony. Although I can't make his ship disappear, I can still make his journey miserable. Look what I have here.
Show me, show me.
Here I have the thumb of a pilot who was drowned while trying to return home.
A drum, Macbeth has gone.
We weird sisters, hand in hand, swift travelers over the sea and land, dance around and around like so. 3 times to yours and 3 times to mine. 3 times again to add up to 9. Enough, the charm is ready.
I've never seen a day that was so good and bad at the same time.
How far is it supposed to be to forest? What are these creatures? They're so withered looking and crazily dressed. They don't look like they belong on this planet, but I see them standing here on this earth. Are you alive? Can you answer questions? You seem to understand me, because each of you has put a gruesome finger to her skinny lips. You look like women, but your beards keep me from believing that you really are.
Speak if you can. What kind of creatures are you?
All hail Macbeth, hail to you, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth, hail to you, Thane of Carter. All hail Macbeth, the future king.
My dear Macbeth, why do you look so startled and afraid of these nice things they're saying? Tell me, are you illusions, or are you really what you seem to be? You greet my noble friend with honors and talk of future so glorious that you made him speechless. But you don't say anything to me. If you can see my future and see how things will turn out for me, tell me. I don't want your favors, and I'm not afraid of your hatred.
Hail!
Hail! Hail!
You are lesser than Macbeth, but also greater.
You are not as happy as Macbeth, yet much happier.
Your descendants will be king, even though you will not be one. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Wait, stay and tell me more. I already know that I'm the Thane of Glamis because I inherited the position when my father Senil died. But how can you call me the Thane of Carter? The Thane of Carter is alive and he's rich and powerful. And for me to be the king is completely impossible. Tell me where you learned these strange things. Speak, I command you.
They vanished. The earth has bubbles, just like the water. And these creatures must have come from a bubble in the earth. Where did they disappear to?
Into thin air. Their bodies melted like breath in the wind. I wish they had stayed.
Were these things we're talking about really here? Or are we both on drugs?
Your children will be king.
You will be the king.
And Thane of Carter too, isn't that what he said?
That's exactly what I said. Who's this?
It's me, Rose. The king was happy to hear of your success, Macbeth, whenever he hears the story of your exploits in the fight against the rebels. He becomes so amazed that it makes him speechless. He was also shocked to learn that on the same day you fought the rebels, you also fought against the army of Norway, and that you weren't a least bit afraid of that, even as you killed everyone around you. It's me, Angus. The king sent us to give you his thanks and to bring you to him. Your real reward won't come from us. And to give you the taste of what is in the store, he told me to call you the Thane of Cawdor. So hail, Thane of the Cawdor. The title belongs to you now.
Can the devil tell the truth?
The Thane of Cawdor is still alive. Why are you giving me his title?
The man who was the Thane of Cawdor is still alive, but he has been sentenced to death, and he deserves to die. His treason has been proven, and to which he has confessed.
It's just like they said. Now I'm the Thane of Cawdor. I'm the Thane of Glamis. Thank you for the news. Aren't you beginning to hope that all your children will be kings? After all, the witches who said I was Thane of Cawdor promised them nothing less.
If you trust what they say, you might be on your way to becoming a king, as well as Thane of Cawdor. But this whole thing is strange. The agents of evil often tell us part of the truth in order to lead us to our own destruction. They earn our trust by telling us the truth about little things, but then they betray us when it will damage us the most. Ross and Angus, gentlemen, I'd like to have a word with you, please.
So far, the witches have told me 2 things that came true, so it seems like I will be the king. This temptation doesn't feel bad, but it can't be good. If it's a bad thing, why was I promised a promotion that turned out to be true? Now I'm the Thane of Cawdor, just like they said. But if this is a good thing, why do I think of killing King Duncan? Even though it's just a fantasy so far, the mere thought of committing murder shakes me up so much that I hardly know who I am anymore.
Look at Macbeth, he's in a daze.
If fate wants me to be king, perhaps fate will just make it happen and I won't have to do anything.
Macbeth is not used to his new titles. They're like clothes. They don't fit until you break them in over time.
One way or another, what's going to happen is going to happen.
Macbeth, we're ready when you are.
Oh, I beg your pardon. I was distracted. Gentlemen, let's go to the king.